Hello YouTube, Zulu67 back again with another tech tutorial. This one will be based off of mobile devices and how to get the most battery life possible regardless of what model you may have. On a typical scale, there are certain features that all devices will have that are usually shown on the settings menu, like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile hotspot, airplane mode, the location sensor, and most manufacturers tend to have some of these features turned on by default. That could be using up your battery unnecessarily. Not only that, but most users would also forget to close apps that are currently not in use. So what I will do now is show you some techniques that you can use to extend the life of your battery with little to no cost to you. Now for this section, I'll be using my own phone screen to demonstrate some tips that I'm sure some of you already know, and some other ones as well. The first thing that you always see every time you unlock your phone is your home screen, and by default the brightness is always usually set to the maximum, like this, but you can change it by pulling it over to the left to reduce it. Since most modern phones have very good resolutions and the pixel densities are already very good, there is hardly ever a need to have the brightness maxed out. Now in terms of using your device, there will be many other connectivity modules running in the background. Things like your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, mobile hotspot, location sensor, sync. So depending on what you need your device to do right now, some of these may or may not be necessary to run. For instance, I know a lot of people like to keep their wireless turned on just in case someone texts them, or if they prefer to have their social media apps like Instagram and Twitter running at all times. But this is just one of the ways in which your battery is being used. Also, if you're traveling on the road, your wireless will be constantly looking for open networks to connect you to an access point. But if you know you're not going to be able to get coverage right now, it's just best to leave it off. The same thing also goes for things like Bluetooth and the location sensor. If you're not using your device to transmit sound wirelessly, or if you do not need to get directions from the GPS locator right now, turn them off. Other habits that people tend to do is use their device while it's on the charger. Now I've seen some videos on YouTube that explain why this might be okay to do, but I would not recommend it. I've actually seen two phone batteries that belong to family members start to lose their strength over time. Not only that, but they also started to bulge from the inside. They both got so bad that the covers for the battery compartment started to pop off because they couldn't keep the battery held inside anymore. This last tip is very simple but often overlooked, and that is closing down applications that are still running in the background. Let's say that you wanted to watch some YouTube videos. So what you would normally do is go into the main menu to find the YouTube app, and you might watch a few videos for 10-15 minutes. But let's say you wanted to play a game, so you will go back to the home screen menu to find the game that you want to play, and you will open it like this. But you might also be doing the same thing with other apps like the Play Store, the camera app, social media applications like Twitter. And sometimes you might forget that these apps are still running in the background. So what you need to do is shut down the applications by pressing the menu button down here, and then the applications will then be showed from either from left to right or from top to bottom depending on which device you have. You can either press the close all button here to close down all of them, or you can drag them upwards like this to close them down individually. Most tablet and phone batteries can last a long time. We just have to use caution and be more aware of what is running on our devices, especially since most modern device batteries are not exchangeable like they used to be. One time, all you will need to do is remove the back cover, take it out, and you could easily replace it yourself. But now companies are getting more greedy. They don't want people repairing anything anymore. They would much rather you buy a new device. And that's why most batteries are now built in, because once your battery dies, it takes your entire device with it, unless it can be replaced by a very skilled technician without damaging your device. This device that I'm using right now is the Samsung J7 Star with a 3300 mAh battery, and with these techniques I'm able to get my phone to last at least a day and a half without the need to charge. Let me know in the comment section below if you know of any other battery saving tips that I could have mentioned. But that's it for now, guys. This is Zulu67 signing off.